You know, I want you to look at something here. You see this beautiful display of foods that they've set up? The other day I was going shopping in the grocery store. And when you're in the health industry, what you usually do is you look at everybody's shopping cart. I just can't help it, you know. I sit there at the counter and I'm watching it. And I came across this man the other day, and he had this shopping cart, and he's strolling by, you know, kind of crippled. And he's got in there, I see sandwich meat. I see red meat. I see stew meat. I see pies. And I see blocks of cheese and whole milk and a can of Drano. I said, you know, that's a smart shopper, because he knows after he eats all that stuff, he's going to need that Drano to clean himself out. But anyway, I did really go shopping, and I want to come in and display some foods to you now on the counter here. I want you to compare these foods that I purchased at the supermarket. Let's see, we got some Easter bunny cakes here. We want to put those in front. Some devil creams. Who is Little Debbie anyway? I'm new to this area. Okay, we have some Lucky Charms, and we have some Folgers coffee, and we have Milky Ways. And I want to just take those there for a minute and leave them so you can look at these. And I want to show you something. I want you to look at these products for a minute. And then I want you to look at these. Shift your eyes back and forth a minute. And I want to ask you a question. What do you think is the difference between these two piles of food? Your first chance to participate. Let's have some hands up.
That's natural.
This is natural. Very good. There's a number of other reasons here. The price, okay.
One is live food, the other is fish.
I love that answer. That's the one I always like to use. This is living. This has been grown by a creator. This has been recreated, processed, stripped of its nutrients, packaged into containers that are very eye-appealing and alluring to the public that's not educated. And sad to say, we buy so many of these foods.
Preservatives and additives.
Very good. High in sugar. Okay? I want to give you some examples here as I move into this area quickly. I want you to feast your eyes on these 2 loaves of bread. This one cost me, I believe, what was it, $1.20 or 79 cents on sale. And this one costs approximately $2.29 from the health food store. Now, as a smart shopper, what do you think was the better buy? Come on, be honest. This one? This one's the better buy? Which one do you think you're getting more for your money? This one? This one? Okay, but just looking at them, let's be honest. What seems to be the better buy here? Okay? Don't give me the answer I want. Just what do you think's the better buy? This big one, right? But I want to show you something. Okay? Now look at this loaf of bread. And isn't constipation one of the biggest diseases in this country? I mean, you're talking about a cork here. You're talking about something that has no fiber in it. It's like a rock. But you take something that, notice the name, Ezekiel 4:9. You take this one, and it bounces back. Why? Because it has the ingredients in it that God intended it to have in nature. It has the fiber. Now look it. For all you that gave the wrong answer, thank you for the cooperation. Which one was the better buy? Well, this one's going to send you to the doctor, right? Because you're going to sit there and go to the thing, and I got a headache, I don't feel good. And you know what the problem is? It's called no fiber. It's called white, because we're used to eating like kings and queens and princes, and everything has to be pretty and white rice, white bread, right? Things along that line. But God gave us the things as He intended them to. Now let's move real quickly over into this area. I like to allude to these products and see the knowledge that my audience has as I present a cooking school. Number 1, we have here a product called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now as I look at this product, the first thing I do is see the packaging. It allures the kids because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are probably one of the hottest cartoons out on the market right now. And it allures Daddy because he's going to get a $20,000 scholarship to send little Johnny to college. So he says, okay, we'll buy this for you. And I tell the people this, before you buy anything that comes in packages, please learn to read the ingredients. That's the first lesson. Now I want you to look at this product here, and I want you to count the amount of different sugars that are in this product as I relate it to you. Let's start counting. Ingredients: rice, marshmallows, sugar, modified food starch, corn syrup, dextrose, gelatin, artificial and natural flavors, sodium hexametaphosphate, artificial colors, sugar, brown sugar, salt, honey, and malt syrup. How many sugars did you count? I believe there's 7 in here. And I tell the people this, that if you go and buy this product for your children, they will turn into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by the time they've eaten a couple boxes. Another product out on the market is Unlucky Charms, because your child will not benefit from this cereal. Again, it contains at least 6 different sugars, and what's interesting to me is it contains red number 40, yellow number 5 and 6, blues number 1 and 2. It contains food colorings. And as we give our presentation and our education to you, we're going to put on an overhead projector the damaging agents that are in these food colorings. How they've been outlawed in Europe and other countries, yet they're still allowed on the market here in America, and they've been known to cause brain tumors, chromosomal damages, bladder problems, etc. But as we look at these foods, what is the problem with this little tidbit? Caffeine, right? What does caffeine do? Caffeine is a drug. Remember that. Caffeine is a drug that stimulates the central nervous system. It gives you an energy release artificially. It is addicting, and if you don't believe that, try quitting drinking a cup of coffee every day. Try getting off your coffee. You're going to have massive headaches because you are going through a withdrawal symptom because you are eating and drinking caffeine. Caffeine is also hidden in chocolates, in certain teas, in the cocoa bean. And we need to remember that, because what it is a drug we're taking into our body, and what you're going to learn in this class over the 4 nights that we give it to you, or however long it's going to take us, is that we do not want our body controlling our mind. We're not going to take in drugs. We're not going to take in Pepsis that contains 11 teaspoons of sugar in 1 glass, a 12-ounce glass, because it's going to affect our central nervous system, and our body and our passions are going to control our kingly power, our higher power. And we want to have our higher power tell our passions what to do. And Ralph, as he shares in music, will share with you, I'm sure briefly too, that it only comes through that higher power that we receive from God Almighty. Coffee, another addiction. Caffeine is loaded in coffee. It's very addicting, and we need to be aware of that and stay off this, because this is, I believe, an abomination to our health. We look at some of these other things that are out here now by Little Debbie's, snack favorites, devil creams. As I said, you know, God gave us natural products of the earth. As I look at the ingredients in here, and I think we counted them last night, there was 32 different ingredients in here, and some of them I can't even pronounce. And if you can't pronounce the ingredient, perhaps you should stay away from it. Okay? But as you look here, you find that these contain corn syrup, dextrose, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, hydrogenated oils, whey, egg whites, cocoa. You know, this stuff to me is labeled very appropriately. It's devil creams, because it's a change, or taking the natural products of the earth, and man alters them in all this way, and they become very detrimental to the human body. But as I look at this apple, and as I look at perhaps these Easter bunny cakes put out by Little Debbie, let me share with you a minute. Can you read me the ingredients on this one? You know, I go out in the yard, I pick one off the tree, I bite into it. It's full of vitamins. It's full of water. It's full of pectin that binds with cholesterol and gets it out of your body. It has beta-carotene in it that the American Cancer Society will show you in the first video tonight that helps fight off cancer. The beta-carotene is for our protection. The fibers for our colon and keeping our systems clean. The vitamin C, the calcium that's in here. And what we want to emphasize to you, as Ralph comes up to sing, I want to just tell you, you're going to have a beautiful time in this class. It's one of the best decisions you've ever made in your life to attend this. And you're going to be on the road to a more awareness than you've ever had in the field of nutrition and health preparation.